Check. We're back.
We're back. Turn up.
The TurnUp crew is in the building, and you know how we do.
Yes, sir.
All right.
In case you don't know, I'm Yemi the TurnUp MC.
And I am DJ OP. He is
the sound whisperer.
Dude, I am the sound whisperer. You are the ultimate catalyst.
Event catalyst.
You know what catalyst
Number
do?
one.
Should we get into what catalysts do? They speed up reactions. They alter the pace
Speak it.
of reactions.
Daddy.
So if you get
Speak it.
Yemi the TurnUp MC
Preach it.
in your event,
Tell them.
reactions will be happening.
Glory.
All right.
Glory. What's the essence of having a party without a keeper of sounds?
These guys are
think about it for a minute. You can't have sounds without a keeper of sounds.
This is what it does for a living. It can whine you.
You know.
This is what it gets paid for.
You know, what's a party without the bedroom master?
Oh Lord, we thank God. We're here. We're kicking.
We're kicking.
Yeah, I hope you guys have been enjoying the new episode so far.
Yeah,
we've talked about a few things so far. Hope you guys are enjoying it.
And if you missed it, go back
and watch.
Watch it.
Go back and watch.
Very
Please,
insightful.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah.
Those things mean a lot. Even dislike.
Yeah.
It also pushes the algorithm.
Yes.
It does everything.
We want to see it all.
So please follow us. You can also follow us on our socials on Instagram, TikTok. We have websites.
DJ OP.
Yeah.
Yemi the TurnUp MC. The TurnUp Crew Live.
Yep. So
on
many.
IG, yes.
We're active everywhere. Oh man. All right. Let's get into the topic. For today. We'll start with like some basic questions. We're going to talk about parents pressuring their kids to get married. And then we'll talk about, should parents have a say, or how much of a say should parents have in their kids' wedding? So let's start with the pressuring part.
I mean, I feel like for most part, the opposite gender, the females, get pressurized more than the males.
That is true.
Yeah, and people, it always goes down to the notion is always like the biological clock. It's ticking, and you gotta be fast and everything. So the pressures are really much more real or much more intense on the females than the males. I
was just thinking about something.
Yeah,
how parents, typically most of our parents are very religious too as well. And they will say, you can't date anybody. You can't do anything. You finish school first. Finish school, get a job. Don't think about man or woman. That kind of thing.
You think about man, you get pregnant.
And then once you now graduate.
And you're working.
Be like, where's your wife?
What are you doing? What are you doing? No husband, no boyfriend. Nobody's even calling you out on the street.
Where are you supposed to get your wife or husband from? I will say this: my parents were a little
pushy.
Not pushy. They were a little liberal with us. Like they said, at least get to, was it year 2 or year 3 of college before you have a boyfriend. Okay. So one, you have to go to college.
Prerequisite.
If you want to have a boyfriend at some point,
you have to go to college.
You have to go to college. You have to survive 1 or 2 years.
Yeah.
In college, just to prove some sort of maturity. My parents would say by year 2 or year 3, you can have a boyfriend, you can bring them home, or have a girlfriend and you can bring them home. And I thought that was pretty liberal because that's also, you're also supposed to date, I think, at that age. So I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah. I mean, for me, my parents never really, we're 2 boys. So my parents never really pushed us to getting married or anything. So I guess it was just, I was ready. And they just, it fell into place. Everything fell into place. But
what were you doing with your kids? What age? What age do you let them bring boyfriend or girlfriend home?
And I think I will actually go with that. Once you're like year 3 or year 4, I think those are the nice time to because they already know these things at those points. It's only human for you to make it normal, because you want to, because our generation, now I'm sounding old, but our generation it's like, because things are always going to evolve, and you need to evolve with the times as well, in terms of relating with your kids as well. So probably in those areas, I want to have this conversation with them, like, or maybe before even going to college, you tell them, right now just focus on your GPAs. You can start doing it from you can think about, if you're liking someone from like maybe like junior year or your senior year, it's understanding. But at that point, they're what, 19, 20, they're humans as well. But it's not like I'm gonna push them into it, but
I would say this though, like, I think where our parents kind of failed was Not failed, but where they could have done
Save
better.
yourself.
Thank you. Before they cancel me. Where they could have done better was explaining the reasons behind certain things. I know you had mentioned this playfully earlier, and you said they said no boyfriend or girlfriend because for a girl, if a guy speaks to you, get pregnant.
You get pregnant,
That's not right. That's not right.
Yeah.
But explaining the reason behind, like, okay, I want to make sure you have a solid future. You're heading in the right direction.
Yeah.
Before you start introducing all these
other
things into your life. And at 14, 15, you're still very young. You don't know like what the future entails. I want to make sure you're on the right path. My parents did a little bit of that explanation, which is why I still had girlfriends from 10. I was a notorious from 11. I was a notorious.
No wonder you're a DJ. You're always mixing things.
It took me a second.
You mix things up.
It took me a second.
Let's have it.
I had a lot of high school girlfriends.
Wow.
I've been buying Valentine gifts since I was 12.
Wow. You've been doing things.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, like Yemi said, kids are still going to do what kids are going to do. Your job as a parent is just like really to steer them and guide them and give them context as to why you're doing things. Because if you're just, no this. No context. Obviously, now that you said no this, the kid might not have been thinking about it before. But when you say, like Adam and Eve, they say everything else but this fruit. We will soon start sermon here. Everything else but this fruit. But guess what? It's that fruit that people icon the entire. That's why Serpent now said, why you there's a reason why God doesn't want you to eat this food. That's where all these thoughts will not be entering your head. So please always give context to all these things. I think the second part of pressuring their kids to get married was I think the once your kid turns 30 in a Nigerian, from our parents' perspective, when the kids turns 30, it's like you have to settle down. That's like the first thought, man or woman. Because you were saying women getting more, I get that because they feel like because of a woman, a man has to come to you, you have to be approachable, and a man can always I'm not trying to get cancelled, but a man can always go and reach out to women, which time things have evolved or evolved with the times now. Anybody can meet.
Anyone can approach
anybody and all of that. So, like, parents, once you turn 30, think, that's the age where, like, it's already getting to the point where, for the women, biological clock is ticking, but for the men, would you settle down? I know we have some of our male friends that, once they hit that 30, you get to 35. Your friends are like,
what's going on?
What's going on?
What are you doing?
This money that you're chasing, who will you spend it with? But I think they mean well, but they can go about it in a different way. Like you think the person's not thinking about it. Is the person not thinking about getting married? Of course, the person's thinking about getting married. If they had the right person, they'll be married now. So stop. Anytime you see them, you say, where's your husband? Where's your wife? When are you going to get married? Come for extra prayer. Come for this. It's all good. Don't get me wrong. But the person is also thinking about it. Just give the person the benefit of the doubt.
Grace.
So the second part of that was, should parents have a say in their children's wedding, and how big of a say should they have? Mr. MC. I put it to you.
Yeah, you put it to me. I mean, yeah. I mean, parents have always been invested in the child's success, so it's only natural for them to also be included in marriage proceedings, because that's kind of like their final act of giving you out, and you become someone else's responsibility per se. So yes, it's only natural for them to be included in that ceremony, but I feel like there should be a limit.
Boundaries.
A boundary should be set. You know, be it as even from something as little as, no, we're not little. Yeah, the crowd, the amount of people you want at your wedding. You know, you can have a sit down and talk about it in details. You know, some people might want to call more people. If you're gonna call more people, then it means you're gonna be fronting it as well. You know, you want to put your money where your mouth is. If my parents want 200 guests or 300 guests, then it means that they're also going to be putting a large chunk of money to the wedding.
That is an interesting topic, because and I'm going to break it down in a different way. So I also believe parents should have a say, right? But at the same time, you know how they say, you know, we're your parents, something, tradition, whatever. They can be traditional then, but then, you know, nowadays, most of us are paying for our weddings, right? Most people getting married, they're paying for their weddings without input from their parents. But then their parents still want to be doing traditional, I have to invite 200 of my friends.
Yeah, I feel like that's where the understanding should come in. Every parent should be sympathetic towards the success of their children.
Yeah.
You should not, because of the glamour, and discard the feelings of your children. Be concerned about their financial future. If you're really concerned about it, you would ask the right question. This wedding, how much is it costing you? How much do you have saved? Are you sure you're not spending your savings on weddings?
Not going in over your head.
So that's the duty of a parent. A parent should not overlook that. That's because that's an important aspect. You don't want your parent because you want a glamorous wedding, then your children should go into debt. So we need to balance that.
If you want glamorous wedding, bring your glamorous money.
Yeah, bring your glamorous wedding.
You know, if you are ready to sponsor things, then you can have your say and all of that. But if I'm bringing my money, or if I want to do something and I have the money to do that thing that I want to do, you shouldn't be telling me all these different things of the number of guests and you know how big the wedding should be. If I say it's my wedding, I want to do 50 people, and I have the money to support the 50 people that I'm wanting to do, no matter who you are, you should respect the people getting married.
If you want to invite more people, then you bring more money.
There are a lot of weddings that parents will just go and throw parties, even without the kids, all the time. That happens. You can always do that. You can always do that to accommodate your own people. Hire your live band and all of that. Dance to your music.
Yeah. Overall, just consider each other's feelings. That's the most important thing.
Yeah.
Like I said, wedding is just a day.
I'll say for guest count, like I'm not of the opinion that don't give your parents any invites at all for their friends.
Oh no. You should give them.
You should. It should be limited.
Yeah.
It should be limited because that's where we talk about boundaries.
Yeah.
You know, at the end of the day, you should know more than half of the people at your wedding.
Yeah.
I believe that. If you don't know more than half of the people at your wedding,
at least no half.
Then there was an imbalance there.
Yeah.
I knew almost everybody. There's only one person in pictures from my wedding, and our wedding was almost 220 people or somewhere around. I don't remember how many. It was over 200. Sure. There's only one person that I've seen in pictures that I didn't know who that person was. Like between me and my wife, that we didn't know who that person was, and we can't call the name of that person. So I'm like, that's really good because
Yeah.
I mean we had people that we knew there, but I've seen like that's 700 was it 700 650 person wedding we did that year, that November in Kenya. I don't want to mention the things.
Yeah.
That increased it from 150 to 650.
Yeah.
I bet those people didn't know 90% of the people that came for that wedding. I bet they didn't know. So it's interesting. But anyway, as a couple, don't leave your parents out. That's not what we're saying. But you know, make sure there are boundaries.
Yeah.
Also, if your parents are going to be dictating what they're going to be putting or what you should have in your wedding, hopefully they're also fronting it. They're also putting down the money as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's important.
Yep. Thank you for listening. He is Yemi the TurnUp MC.
And it is the JOP.
And we're always here. We're giving you steadily all the time.
Awesome. Thank you for tuning in.
Like, share, subscribe.
Yeah, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.
Bye for now.